we want to condemn the utterances of Governor Mutahi Kahiga. Governor Kahiga, your utterances, and this is not the first time. We remember that when during the campaigns, when the Right Honorable Raila Odinga came to visit Nyeri at Kafiroine, you told him you don't want history. But I want to remind you that when we speak about Kimathi Wawashiori, when we speak about Wangari Maathai, when we speak about Waroru Kanja, when we speak about President Mwai Kibaki, it is our history. And maybe what has pained you mostly is the fact that that history that you do not like became the single rallying point about the life of the Right Honorable Raila Odinga upon his going to rest. You are invoking the word of God in the name of our community in the death of Raila Odinga is cruel, is insensitive, and it is callous. I wish I could find softer words to define it, but with all respect, Governor Kahiga, I cannot find any other words. You remember, you also attacked Governor Kangata in Laikipia when you told him, unless he comes to where you are, he will never be re-elected irrespective of the amount of work he does for the people of Murang'a. You insensitively also dragged our name in your fight in this country by mentioning the Maasai and their culture. Governor Kahiga, you have ashamed us as the Nyeri County leaders and the Nyeri County community. And because you have taken a small magnanimous step of resigning from the position of the vice chair of the Council of Governors so that your sentiments are not associated with the other governors, please go the whole hog. Resign as the governor of Nyeri so that your sentiments are not associated with the leadership and the good people of this county who did you a favor and gave you the opportunity to ascend to the governorship of Nyeri. Governor Kahiga, you have violated Article 10 of the Constitution on the values and principles of leadership. And I am the Vice Chair of the National Cohesion and Equal Opportunities Committee that looks at cohesion between communities in this country. We are going to invite the National Cohesion and Integration Commission and both the committees of the Senate and the committees of the National Assembly to discuss your conduct and recommend that on account of gross violation of the Constitution, Chapter 10, you should be declared unfit to hold public office. It is up to you to extend your action of resigning to the position of the Governor Nyeri County. In the absence of that, we will push to have you declared as unfit to hold public office in this country.
Very much. We're here gathered at the leadership of Nyeri County, indeed in a very sober mood, because we had very unfortunate statement, lecherous statement from our governor, and we want to take this earliest opportunity to disassociate ourselves with such a sentiment. We know indeed the contribution of the late Raila Amolo Odinga. We know that the history of this country will never be complete without a special chapter being dedicated to him, his struggle, his fight for the democratic space, human rights, and the freedom that we are enjoying today. Indeed, you cannot talk about the new constitution that was promulgated in 2010 without mentioning one Raila Amolo Odinga. The statement by His Excellency, the Governor of Nyeri County, we find it not only lecherous, we find it very, very unfortunate. And we all Africans, and more so, in our tradition as a community, we know that we do not talk ill of those who have lasted. Coming from somebody of his stature, it is not only something that we want to condemn, it is not only something that we want to associate with ourselves with, but we want to say that it is unbecoming, unbefitting, and we want to request our governor He has taken the first step of resigning as the chair of the Council of Governors. He has a moral obligation to go ahead and resign as the governor of Nyeri County. Sure. Indeed, we have heard 3 times him making very unfortunate statements. He said about the Maasais and them wearing no suruaris. That was also very, very unfortunate. We heard him say that you do not have to do anything, but you just have to follow a particular person for you to be re-elected. That was, again, very, very unfortunate. But the height of hypocrisy, recklessness, is what he said about Raila Amolo Odinga. We as a Kikuyu community, we as Nyerians, we stand firm with the family and we mourn the family of the late Raila Amolo Odinga. We join the rest of the country in celebrating the achievements that Raila achieved. And most importantly, we want to denounce the statement of Governor Kahiga'S. He did not speak on our behalf. He did not speak on behalf of the people of Nyeri. Neither did he speak our thinking. We think this is the time we look at the national healing, national togetherness, without looking at tribal disunity, without looking at tribal politics, and without reclining into a tribal cocoons to advance our own personal interest. It is indeed very, very unfortunate. Thank you, Mono.
Thank you so much. I'm Jeroge Wainaina. Today we are here in Kamakwa as we are doing some exercise as Nyeri leadership. And also yesterday we were there. And something came out very badly, that Kahiga'S just despised a dead person. That is indeed, it was in very bad faith, in bad taste. And we want, particularly I, Member of Parliament from Kieni, where he said those words, I want to disassociate himself and remind him he has given a lot of dishonor in his announcements. And we are really, people of Nyeri and people of Kenya in particular, we disassociate 100% with what he said. And he has gone ahead to resign as the Deputy Council of Governors. Just like it has been said, and I've said it before today, earlier in some other forums, the honorable thing he can do to the people of Nyeri is to resign as our governor. Because that seat he was having in the Council of Governors, that is a national seat. But for us, the people of Nyeri, we are demanding nothing less than his resignation as our governor. Remember, it is the same governor who brought Kamani Baya, a statement that almost banned this country. And Kenya has never been the same again since he said Kamani Baya. I think he's very careless in his words. He doesn't measure up to an elder. He's an elder. And to me, he has failed us in what he's saying.
My name is Wabogo Wainaina. We are here today condemning what the statement which was done by our Senate, our governor here in Nyeri. We are here, all Nyeri leaders, condemning that. And we want to say sorry to the whole nation and to the world of those statements is not coming from Nyeri leaders or Nyeri people or Nyeri County. We know very well the kind of work Raila Odinga have done for this country. Me, I'm one of them, of the people who know very well how we faced 2002 when our president, former president, got accident. And as one of the people who know very well, the person who hold Mwai Kibaki when he had that accident is Raila Amolo Odinga, who took over that mantle to take this country and to make Mwai Kibaki the president of this country. Mr. Kahiga'S, we expect him to show the leadership, the way we give them the leader, like the top leader of the Nyeri County, to show the other leaders who are following him the way they are supposed to follow, and the leadership who is supposed to lead the next generation. We are very sorry the way he behaved. And we as Nyeri leaders, we condemn him to the highest level, and we are not supporting him, and we want to tell him, whoever he is dealing with him, whatever they are discussing with him, this kind of discussion, thinking those kind of thinking, it is not helping this country. The Governor Kahiga'S, what you have done for this country, what you have done for this county is just a mess. There is nothing you can show you have done for this county of Nyeri. What we know, you can be able to know what you have done is the thing, that language that you make to the public, When you say mbaya ni mbaya, when you say you started threatening leaders of this Nyeri County, nothing else you can show. We condemn that sentiment to the highest level, and we say, Nyeri leaders, Nyeri County leaders, we had many leaders, and we want to tell the whole country, we have good leaders who have been there before, and we respect those leaders. Nyeri is known to be a provincial in this region. Was the provincial headquarter of Mount Kenya region. And when it was the provincial, there was that leadership of Mwai Kibaki, Wangari Maathai, Waruru Kaja, who led this country very well, and that respect was there. We want to return our respect which was there before, and we are very sure nearly there is no shortage of leaders. We have good leaders. So we want Kahiga, because you are not a leader. You are not leading people here. You are not a good leader. The best thing you can do is to resign. Let us have a leader who can lead this country. Thank you.